Guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Friday haul, H&M and Walmart, try on, Venus, Sam Edelman, DF, is that Diane van Furstenberg for Target. And you need this jacket, do we? It's a denim jacket. Doesn't everyone have a denim jacket? Mind you, all mine are too big now. And I have to buy new stuff if I ever leave the house. Anyway, shall we jump in? Oh, hang on, it'll be double speed. Hold up. So I've been watching... Oh, no, it isn't. There we go. There's a surprise. I've been watching videos, so I thought it would be.
Hey guys, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. It is Thursday, and it is very cloudy, rainy, so I do have my light on. I hope you can see everything. And I really wanted to curl my hair, like with my wand this morning, but because it's raining, I'm going to try to just protect it from the heat. So please forgive my frizzy, crazy hair.
She says that when it's not frizzy and crazy. When it is frizzy and crazy, she says nothing. And Lisa, the last of our worries are your hair.
And I have not forgotten about those of you that are on the hair growth, hair repair journey like I am, but I have some good things coming. Trust me. Okay, so today I have some clothes, some fashion to show you, some shoes, and a little bit of makeup. So I wanted to start with one of my favorite products ever, and that is Estee Lauder Double Wear. Okay, when Estee Lauder Double Wear first came on the scene, I think this was one of the most popular makeup for those who wanted a full coverage. And it kind of got that reputation to be full coverage and heavy and this and that. Okay, fast forward, 20 years till today, where we've gone through Instagram, TikTok, baking, Tarte Shape Tape, all of these things that are much heavier and border on...
TikTok's heavier, is it? The fuck?
On stage makeup, because we're all taking pictures of ourselves, not all of...
I was just going to say, not all of us. Yes, I don't know when the last time was I took a picture of myself. Oh, I know when it was. I took a picture of myself in my pajamas to show what size I am, because everybody thinks I'm an elephant.
Of us, but unfortunately, people like me, I don't always like doing it, but anyway.
I don't really like doing it, narcissist. I don't like doing it. We don't fucking believe you, Lisa. I don't like taking pictures of myself.
Anyway, so what I wanted to say is don't always think of this as being so heavy, because honestly, it's not that heavy. And when I mentioned this will always be a favorite of mine, many of you ask me what shade I use. And so...
Why are they asking you what shade you use when you don't know what shade you are? And you use filters and lights. How are they ever supposed to know if what you wear is what they should get?
So today, to answer those of you, if you ask me something and I don't know it, it is in my mind. I do want to tell you. So just keep watching and I'll answer. Okay, so right now, and what you see right now on my face, and I tried not to add a lot of extra stuff. Like, I don't have any highlighter on. I don't even have a blush. I just have on a bronzer and a contour and the milk translucent powder underneath my eyes. Anyway, this is Tawny, which is 3W1. And this is Ivory Beige, which is 3N1. Okay, those are the same intensity and depth, if you will, but one, let's see, Tawny is more golden warm. This is more neutral. Now you can get Fawn, which is supposed to be in the middle, but I don't like it as much as mixing Tawny and Ivory Beige. Okay, you can also get a pump, but because this foundation has powder in it, which makes it have good coverage, and it makes it very, very long lasting for people like me that live in a very humid climate, that wear sunglasses all day and want their makeup to last. The powder in...
Everybody wants their makeup to last, regardless if they're in a humidity type place or wear sunglasses or whatever.
It helps. That powder also will clog up the pump. And I know that you can run it underwater, you can do this, you can do that. But how many times have you, because I've done it a couple of times now, gone to pump out your double wear and it goes like over here, over there, down on the floor in your grout?
You're supposed to watch when you're pumping it, fuckwit. It's the same as with shower gel or shampoo or conditioner. I got things for Madam so that she's got the same dispensers, because she couldn't, like, Tresemme bottles are huge, and like trying to hold one of them up and squeeze. Anyway, you've got to look at the top of it and see, is it clogged up before you pump it, or you keep your hand pretty close. God, and she's supposed to be a grown-up.
Out up against the wall. John has saved me so many times with the magic eraser. If you haven't ever tried the magic eraser, you have.
John has saved me with the magic eraser. How about you save you with the magic eraser? John, can you tie my shoes? John, can you wipe my ass? John.
You have to have it. So I don't use a pump. Therefore, I have to pour it out, mix it up, and put it on. So that is why I'm not.
I have to pour it out, pour it out. God, your life's so difficult, isn't it, Lisa?
Not as inclined to take this traveling or use it on the daily. Now, my favorite go-to, easy, works every time is the Ambient Hourglass. Behind that would probably come the Good Apple, is very, very good, and so is the Lancome Tint.
Here's an idea, right? Why don't you get an airless pump bottle, refillable ones that you get on Amazon, put half of one and half of the other and mix it up in the bottle and then pump it out. There you go. Saved you hours in the bathroom.
Idol. So if you like what I like, which is full coverage, that lasts, that's easy, then I think those are going to be for you. Okay, another thing that I got this week and I am wearing today is the Hourglass Concealer. I've had this before in sepia, I think when it first came out, but I never was crazy about it. And so many people that I like their makeup love this concealer. So I didn't like it, but I bought it again because I saw somebody else using it and they loved it, so I must have been wrong. Must have been easy when she was a kid. Eat your peas, Lisa. But I don't like peas, Mama. Bobby Joe's eating her peas. Okay, Mama, I'll have extra. Went and had one of the girls at Ulta help me, and we decided that cedar was the one for me because I do like that brightness underneath my eyes, and they were out of it. I went to the other Ulta, they were out of it. So this might be a popular shade, and I actually got the one up from this just because I was being impatient and it wasn't as good as cedar. So sometimes it... Why are you being impatient when you've got a drawer full of fucking concealers that you could be using while you're waiting for that one to come back into stock? Such a child. It really does come down to the shade, and you can see it has good coverage. It's got a little bit of peach in there. See how that's kind of brightening, but yet it's not too peachy. It's not corrector looking, and it's pretty neutral other than that. So I really like this. Behind that would be the Natasha Denona, and then behind that would probably be Charlotte Tilbury. This isn't a favorites video. I don't know why I'm going into all of that. Okay, then some housekeeping, meaning checking back with you on things I've shown you in other videos. The Dyson set, the round brush, I think I told you was just too small for me. I didn't need the paddle brush, so I gave those both to my daughter. But these clips, you guys, are like the jaws of life. You could hang from a tree, a bridge with this. It holds so much hair because this part has the grippies and this part. Used to, I had to put 2 clips in my hair to hold it up while I wash my face. Now I
Go away! Did you need 2 clips for that? There's nothing there. We've seen you hold it in your hand.
can just grab this and go. And it's also kind of cool because it holds it so good, like up here, like that. I mean, it's not going anywhere. So between these, the other clips, and the comb, I think it's worth it if you're into stuff like this. Oh,
You bought a curling iron and all you kept were the clips, and you're telling people it's worth it to get it just for the clips. I can't with this woman.
my outfit formula video. Thank you for such a just fabulous response on that video. I loved reading your comments. I just love it. It just makes me happy. It was a lot of good, happy compliments and comments on that video. You asked me what lip combo I had on, and I'm fairly certain it was this one. It was Sicily Chocolate, which is a great lip liner. I will forget about it from time to time, but if you like kind of like that brownish tone in your lip liner, this is a good one, because see how ever so slightly there's a little bit of, it's kind of like a Hershey Kiss. It's not dark chocolate, it's milk chocolate. And there's just ever so slightly a little bit of rosy tone in it. That keeps it from being just too brown. So I really like that. And then, you guys, this is like one of the best lipsticks of all times. Spanish Pink.
Time! Fuckwit.
From Tom Ford. And I know that Saks didn't have it, because when I was putting my order in, I looked. And so I'm not sure. They always threaten to get rid of this one, but I don't see, crazier things have happened. We have seen that. So it was that, and then good old Pearl. Okay, I'm so glad I thought about this. Tarte is having 30% off on their website. So I ordered some backups of this Pearl because I just gave one to my mom and she loves it too. She had it on yesterday. We met for lunch. And so I'm going to take Pearl and kind of mix Pearl in here and show you what that does. It just gives you a lighter version. And see, I normally don't bear down that hard. So I will tell you, this is some goopy stuff. It's a borderline lip gloss in a tube. That's why I'm scared I'm going to run out soon. But let me just go over Spanish Pink and show you. It's just, you have to have it. If your look is similar to my look, you have to have it. But if it's not, then you don't need it. Like, I know if your look is more of a red lip, I love that. I love a red lip. When I was in, I think, New York, I looked at a girl and she was on the corner crosswalk, and she had blonde hair and she had it in a ponytail and she had very little eye makeup, a kind of a Carolyn Bessette Kennedy look, and she had on a statement red lip, and I just loved it. I was so inspired, but I just don't feel good in it. So I get it, believe me. Okay, this is a lip liner that one of you told me that you loved and to get. I went to go get it. They don't
Looks green up here.
carry this in Ulta. You have to order it. It's Kylie Cosmetics, and the color is Stone. And if you are familiar with MAC Stone, it's very similar, but it's softer, better, lasts longer, and softer, better, lasts longer. I would say those things. I think that's all I can say. I first used it yesterday, and what I did is what I did today. You want to use a color like this lightly, and this is creating a shadow. I'll never forget the first time I ever saw someone use MAC Stone was Pixie Woo, Samantha Chapman. I miss their videos. And she used it
They still make videos.
ever so slightly around the edges of her lips, where you don't even hardly see it, on the other side of your lip, your vermilion, your lip line. And then you blend it a little bit and it creates that shadow. So I did that today, and then I put Sicily Chocolate over it. I did it yesterday, and I took a picture, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it because it was an afternoon. It was It might have even been, it was late afternoon before dinner, I think.
Right, look at this person and look at that person. You'd say this was her old sister, wouldn't you? Oh, I don't use... What are they called? Oh, to have a brain. Come on, shout louder, I can't hear you. Oh, you know what I mean. Filters! God! Thank you.
Just looked in the mirror and I could still see that it was still giving me emphasis to my lips, even though I had not applied my lip combo for hours I had eaten and everything else. So it's really cool if you want to do that. Otherwise, if you're just into lip liners, you won't need that for sure. Okay, today I used this bronzer that I showed you in my Nordstrom video where I had ordered a bunch of new things, and it's so good. So I've got on the Physicians Formula Contour because I love that stuff. It's just so good. And then I put this on to give it a little warmth, and it's like so good that I almost don't even need a blush. Now I did order the shade Down from this because this is so tawny that I have to be careful with it. This is the All Hours Hyper Bronze 03. So I ordered the 02 and we'll just give it a try, but it is beautiful. It really is. You won't regret it. And I think someone asked me, was it as good as Gucci? I think it's better. It's a little smoother and yummier than Gucci.
Yummier. Fucking hate that. And like I said, the chance she had to wear a yummy perfume, Danessa Myricks perfume, foundation, is called Yummy, and she never tried it.
Okay, blushes. I was watching Rachel Leary, and she is, I'm going to warn you, she will drop some F-bombs. She is younger. She lives in...
Isn't everyone you follow younger?
Maybe, where does she live? London? I can't remember, but... So she's, you know, she's a personality. She does make me laugh. But her glam looks are so glam, so good. Sometimes I just like to watch her just to get inspired. And she was using these blushes. Now, one of these is an old favorite. It's Melba. I think if you've ever been into MAC, you probably already have Melba. But it is a good color. Let's see it.
You probably have it somewhere. Why have you bought it again?
It's a matte, and it is a true, is it peachy pink? I would have to say it's peachy beigey pink, which is a good color. I haven't even used this because she used that and she used this one, which is a mineralized blush. You can still hear the pollen has me, but I'm hoping this rain today will take it away. This is Sweet Enough, and I have loved this. So I brought my favorite blush brush ever. Okay, this is one of those brushes that you can do everything with. You can contour, you can bronze, you can blush, and you can highlight with the same brush. All you got to do is wipe it off in between on like a microfiber towel. It's a good brush. Okay, let's use the mirror from the YSL. Okay, I'm gonna just dot a little bit in here, and let's see if we can. The reason I do that is because if I do that, see how I have all those wrinkles. And
What do you have?
And let's see if we can. The reason I do that is because if I do that, see how I have all those wrinkles, and it will kind of skip. So I'm just doing that to make it smooth. Okay, so you can see that made this.
Can we see? What can we see? There's nothing to see.
This side of my face is a little bit more full, but that made that look full. So let's get some more and put it over there. But see how pretty it is? I think I had this blush on too in my last video, in that Saks video where I talk about the outfit formulas. I think I was wearing that. So love those, recommend them. And you guys, these little palettes, I got these in PR, and I opened the box and I saw them and I was like, please let these be good colors, because I love Too Faced eyeshadows. So the first one is Warm Ember Nudes. Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, it says warm, but if you like cool tones like I do, this...
Oh, please let it be good. Please let it be good. If it isn't, you could go out and buy the good ones, couldn't you?
This our kind of warms. This is just... Look at that purple. I haven't used this yet because I've got so many other things that I've been loving. That is gorgeous. And I think they're like...
I haven't used it yet because I've got so much stuff.
$25. And I do have my Sephora recommendations video coming up for you. Okay, but I have used this one, as you can tell, many, many times. I bet I've used this 3 or 4 times since I got it, which was just last week. Beautiful. It's just gorgeous. It's just...
And why didn't you show it then? When you got it?
Perfect. I love it. So both of these I think you would be very happy with. Now, my look today, if you've been with me, this is old school Lisa. This was Lisa with hooded eyelids. I have so many people that just kind of stumble upon my videos and they're like, wait a minute, your eyes used to be very hooded and now they're not. What did you have done? Well, I've got plenty of videos on, I had an eye lift, or not an eye lift, that's a boob lift. I had a blepharoplasty, and that is where they take out that excess skin. Mine was, I think it was on this eye, like all on my eyelashes. It was so down. Every once in a while I could get some good Botox on my brows and it would lift them, but if it didn't take good, it was like, 6 months of hooded lids again. So I had it done. Absolutely no regrets. Would do it again. Will do it again.
So stop whining then. I've got sunken eyes. I've got deep set eyes. Yeah, you've gone from moaning about having hooded eyes to having deep set eyes. Shut up about it.
And if I need to, just no regrets. But back then, I used to really depend on a dark outer crease, preferably like a purpley shade, to mimic a good crease. And that's what this reminds me of. And I am going to not tell you what it is because I'm going to do a whole makeup look with it very soon.
We can't fucking see it.
And it's going to surprise you
No,
what
it
palette
won't.
it is. It's not one of my typical brands. I don't think I've ever had any eye palettes from this brand, but I love it. And that's what I was thinking yesterday. It was the end of the day. I took off my lashes and I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, I can't even tell really that I took off my lashes. And it's because I have this darker outer section here. So it really does extend your eyes. It accents your eyes. It helps them turn up. And I think you're going to love it. So that will be coming soon, probably this coming week. Okay, I'm going to go wash my hand because it's freaking me out. I'm scared I'm going to get it on something. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have not tried these on, but I just wanted to show them to you. I should have tried them on, but I feel pretty certain that they're going to fit.
That eye looks completely fucked up. I don't want to see your bra, Lisa.
I ordered 2 bikinis. I've ordered several bikinis, and here's my goal. When I first when I got on carnivore, I lost over 30 pounds. And I was like, give me all the bikinis. I think I ordered, I don't know how many, like 20. No regrets. Now that I have maintained this for all these years, what's more important to me is finding a bikini that I like, and then I order it in a couple of different colors. That way, it's just like I am with a lot of things. I don't have to think about it. A lot of times I'll do my YouTube stuff in the morning and then we'll just run over to the pool. I want to be able to go downstairs, grab a swimsuit, go. I don't like a bunch of crisscross, this kind of thing where you feel like you're doing cat's cradle to get into the back and all of that stuff. And I'm kind of funny about my tan lines. So I want them to match and I don't want, crazy ones. So with all of that being said, I remembered how much I used to love a good old Venus swimsuit. So I saw this one. It has underwire. It has no pads, which I love, and it has that little ruffle. One of my all-time favorite bathing suits ever. I wish pictures were a thing back then, but it was black. It had a ruffle like that across the top with like a silvery white piping. And then the bottoms were black and then had a little ruffle that went down, crisscrossed, and had a silvery white piping. I loved that bathing suit. It was so pretty, so flattering. So,
how many donkeys of years ago was that? Can you remember? Did you wear it on a Tuesday afternoon when Mama made such and such for tea? I don't know. Her memory of days gone past.
I'm hoping that this will be the same. And the bottoms were back ordered, but you know how you can order different types of bottoms. Okay, for my figure and my behind, I don't have a whole lot left, which I'm a 90s girl. That's great with me. I don't want a big butt. I don't like the ones that are full because that cuts into like.
Which is it, fucking Narcosaurus? You've either got too much in the trunk or you haven't got anything. She used to say that all the time. Mum got a big enough trunk without that, and you didn't have an arse.
My thighs, I don't want the ones that are too crazy. I want the ones that are just right. I think that's called
Goldilocks.
Not called hipster. It's not. I think it's called cheeky. I think it's called cheeky. And I got the pink one. So very, very classically Lisa, pink and black. So when I get the bottoms in, I will give you the full review. I think we're actually going to get some sunshine in the next couple of weeks. Our pool opens in April. I've got some out-of-town places that I'm going that have sunshine, so I'm hoping to get in the sun soon, not just for the color, but for the feeling. Like, the sun is like a battery charger for me, and I think we all need our vitamin D, and, there we go with that. Okay, this is something crazy, but it's something I just ordered, and I wanted to just tell you guys. Like, today I have on a Dior t-shirt. I have wanted this t-shirt since it first came out, and I could never spend the money, but I ended up getting it, and I want to take care of it. Well, when I was in Dallas, I was in the Balmain store, and I saw their t-shirts that have, you've probably seen them, the t-shirts that have like the buttons across the top. And I was looking at it, and I said, I like it. I said, but just thinking about washing that t-shirt gives me anxiety. I said, there's just no way. And she said, well, you wouldn't wash it, you would steam it. And I said, steam it? She said, yeah. And I said, well, then how would you because we all know if you wear any powder or foundation at all, it just seems to always catch, like on the collar. I've done that whole thing where you put something over your head. Maybe in a perfect world, I would do that every time. A lot of times I'll just do a cousin it, and I'll just put my hair over it and then pull it on with my hair over my front. But what she said they do, even in the dressing rooms, if makeup gets on some of the clothes, they use shout wipes. And she said these work so well. So I ordered them, and I'm going to see. I've seen people have their Tide pen, but remove excess stain, apply shout wipe, and go from the outside stain working towards the center. Okay, you guys know how to use a shout wipe, or you can pick.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, would you? Because you never read instructions for anything. And then it's like, oh, right, oh, okay, yeah.
Figure it out. Okay, the Diane von Furstenberg collection at Target. You guys, I had a sticky note on my computer. I was ready, which is not like me. Usually, I'm not much on leaving notes everywhere. Went to go order things. It would not let me. Like, you could click on a dress or a jumpsuit, and all it would say to me is available in store. The ship option, it wouldn't give it to me. So we don't have, I think I just have one Target where I know of, maybe on way, way, way on the other side of town. There might be another one, I'm not sure, but I only know of one.
Way, way, way on the other side of town. You make it sound like it's on the moon. What is it with people? Like Lardy as well, when she was saying, oh, he wanted to go on a date, but he was in Phoenix. I'm not driving that far.
One Target, and it's not in the best area. Every time I go there, there is a lady on the corner for money with her whole 4 kids. It's just crowded. The parking lot's terrible to get in and out of. It's not what it used to be when I used to take my kids there. Those were good.
Wow. You don't like going because there's a homeless lady asking people for money. It's the bad side of town. There aren't people like
Good times,
her.
you know, they would be in the bug.
Not people like her with their designer shoes and designer jacket and their Tesla. Walking past with their nose in the air. I bet you never even gave that woman any money when you were there before.
Buggy. We'd go to the food court first, and we'd get popcorn, an icy. Will always wanted goldfish, and then we would do the mom thing where you spin around Target. And I loved getting them clothes there. You know, it was a thing to do. It's not like that for me anymore.
It's not a thing to do, going shopping for clothes for your children. It's you. Your favourite pastime is shopping. That's why it's the thing to do. Like, I'm sure they'd much rather be somewhere else than stuck in a buggy walking around Target. Oh, I just can't. I've got no patience for you, Lisa.
It is just irritation. So I didn't want to go. So I didn't get anything. The only thing that I was able to order is the sleep mask. And sleep mask, I take a sleep mask with me out of town. I cannot imagine going without a sleep mask. This is so good. This is better than I thought. It feels like I'm a sleep mask connoisseur. I've got a whole...
You're not a fucking sleep mask connoisseur. Shut up.
I've got like probably 4 or 5 of them in my nightstand, because sometimes in the middle of the night, I always put one on when I go to sleep, but sometimes it comes off and I'll feel around a little bit. I can't find it. I can just reach for another one. And this is a nice one. It has a good thick strap. It's padded. I never slept with a sleep mask until I got COVID a couple of years ago, and my eyes just were burning so bad. That's how I knew I had COVID this last time, was the way my eyes were burning. And I remember taking a Barefoot Dreams sock and like laying it across my eyes, and that was it. That was the beginning of the sleep mask for me. It is a game changer. Even the pressure of the sleep mask on my eyes feels good. I love it. Okay, so back to my DVF Target story. So I wasn't able to get one. I kind of regretted it. I was like, Lisa, you should have just sucked it up and gone out there. But one of my friends yesterday she sent me a picture of herself in the jumpsuit, and I was like, oh, I wish I had gotten one of those. She sent me the link, and I clicked it on my phone, and it let me buy it. So I do have one of the jumpsuits in small. I hope that fits, on its way, and I will show you when I get it. So I was pretty excited about that. Okay, what is this? I think we're getting to close here.
Very nearly did it, didn't she? What did this?
Okay, but speaking of Target, while I was on the Target website, I did get a fresh New Day small tank top. These are so good. As you can see, they're a little on the thinner side, but that's okay. And then I got the white, which is really an off-white.
I was going to say, that's not
a stark
white.
white, which I love. So these, I'm a tank top girl. They're not all created equal. I like some that come up high. I like some that have the skinny straps. I like some that are the cut-in, all of that. Okay, these I actually had last week, and I meant to show you. If you watched my last video, if you didn't, you've got to. I've been into my fancy heels with jeans again, just like I used to back in the old days with remember my Kate Spade taxi heels, and I've still got my orange Jimmy Choo. What else? I've got some green. I love that.
But you sold all your rock studs. Never thought, oh, it might come back round again that I want to wear them. I can't be doing with people like that. Oh, I don't want that anymore. Oh, I'll just buy it again. Really?
That's when I first got hooked on Marissa Webb, because she would wear cool shoes. But look at these beautiful pumps to wear with jeans. Aren't they gorgeous? These are from Amazon. They are dream pairs. They're size 8, and they look so pretty on. So I am going to put these on right after I show you another pair that I got. And the reason I haven't shown you these yet is because as usual, there was a story that goes with these, and it is this story. I can get so inspired by a catalog picture that it goes back to my magazines. I love a magazine still. And when this came, the Sam Edelman, I was like, I want this. I want this whole look. So I immediately ordered.
Yeah, you watch. She immediately ordered something that looks exactly like that. And when she gets it all, she'll do that pose and take a picture of herself. Because that's how sad she is.
Jeans. I have them on now. I'm going to show you. I immediately ordered the shoes, and they did not have the jacket on the website or listed. Yeah, it just says on the cover, the lace-up stiletto and the high-rise relaxed bootcut jean. So I have some denim jackets, but they're dark, and I really wanted to create this look for us.
For us. I wanted to look like the lady in the picture.
I already did it one time, and I'll put it up here because I was dying to wear this, and I just used a puff sleeve denim jacket, which I forgot how much I love those puff sleeve jackets. And I wore these, you guys. These shoes are amazing. They're very, is it Badgley Mishka or something? I've never had that line, but they're very, very designer looking. They're gorgeous. I know a lot of you are moms of the bride, moms of the groom. So if you can't fathom wearing a shoe like this on day to day, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. We all like different things, but this shoe is gorgeous. I mean, even look at the end of the ties, how gorgeous they are. And they're not crazy expensive, just a beautiful heel. And you know, this icy blue is trending big time. And it's one of my favorite colors anyway. This color actually reminds me of...
I thought your favorite color was pink.
My mother-in-law, who's no longer with us, her favorite color was blue, and she would wear a lot of this icy blue. So I am going to, well, you know what? I'll go ahead and be showing you this whole outfit with these shoes on. Now let me put on these and show you this. Okay, so here we go. This little jacket I ordered from Amazon. I actually ordered it around the same time I ordered the jeans and the shoes. It just got here yesterday. So I can only imagine where it's from. And let me tell you, it is thin. Like, it is very thin, very...
I can only imagine where it's from. Why don't you pay attention to where things are from when you're fucking ordering them then?
Stretchy. It does have shoulder pads in it. And I love it. I think it is just perfect for the summer. I mean, pretty buttons on the sleeves. And I think it really, you know, goes with this look. I told you this is a Dior tee and the pants.
But you haven't shown the Dior tee. All we can see is Addy 08. What is it? That could be any t-shirt under there. I had to have a Dior one.
They're right to my belly button, but they would probably be high rise on you if you're average, or especially if you are short waisted. I'm so long waisted.
Is that even a thing? Short waisted and long waisted?
They're kind of like mid rise. I don't know. I would say they're high rise. Okay, these are the shoes. Notice how pretty they look coming out of the jeans. Like that little bit of scruff on the end of the jeans, and then see how the pearls just show just so slightly. You guys, oh, I hope you can see it good. I can't see that far to know, but, and they just seem so comfortable. They've got some padding in them. If you ever see in my B-roll, you know, the pictures that I show while I'm talking, and you see me walking back and forth, I'm doing that so you can see that I can walk in a shoe without, you know, being like this. I want you to see how things move. It's easy just to take a picture or just to stand, you know, real still. I want to show you how things move, how they look. I think it's important for jeans for you to see how they fit. And, you know, that's why I'm here. And, okay, the one hole, does that bother you? If it does, you know, I don't think they had another option. I don't mind a one hole. I think that's kind of goes with this look, but you could still create this look with other stuff. You know, you probably have something in your closet you can do.
A t-shirt and jeans and a denim jacket. I'd never have thought of putting that together.
But I love, trying to recreate looks. Okay, so let's move on to some affordable fashion from H&M and Walmart. Okay, first is this beautiful little dress. Got a sleeves in here that is available. I believe this is available in 3 colors. I got the pink because I'm a pink girl. I love the way it's like a blushy pink. This I should have tied back, but it goes around and it ties over here. But you could put whatever belt with this. If you wanted to edge it up some, you could put a black belt. You could put like a studded belt. But I thought it looked really good just with the belt that it comes with. And this also is a good wedding.
Is it just me who thinks she looks old in these types of dresses? She looks young and hip and about to go about her day in her denim jeans and a jacket and a bag and whatever. But in those dresses, she looks like she's going to spend the afternoon in the nursing home.
Guest dress, graduation, all of those occasions that we haven't coming up. I think I'm probably too late for Easter unless you go in the store and get it, but just gorgeous. And I think very, very sexy in a ladylike, feminine essence.
I wouldn't call that sexy. And give up with your fucking feminine. Can't I talk today? Whatever that essence is, just bottle it and forget it.
Way. I just love the sheerness. It reminds me, you know what I'm going to say? It reminds me of my grandmother's old nightgowns that I used to love. The matching.
It looks like your grandmother's old nightgown.
Ones, that where you had a nightgown and a little robe and it was like this. I loved those. She would let me wear those and then we would sleep on little pallets on the floor and she would put those quilts on us that were so heavy you couldn't move. Good times, but this is a beautiful dress.
Good times.
Okay,
Good times.
This blazer, you guys, look at that. Look at the texture, but yet it's summer weight. It is just gorgeous. This is the small. The dress is a small. Also, good button. Just a perfect blazer. I'm bad about forgetting to undo that. Have I worn this with this? I'm not sure. I'm still, to this day, I forget to undo that. But just a really good blazer to have, like just for the whole winter. This is kind of like a version of my black linen one that I wore to death last year from Zara. This is going to be one that I wear a lot. This will look good, like I was talking about in my outfit formulas, like to go over a kind of a skimpy dress that you don't want to just wear alone. This would be a good one.
Don't buy the fucking skimpy dress then.
Okay, I should have said some of this stuff I ordered and then some of it
I like that.
Went in store. And I believe I got this in store. And the reason I got it is because I just wanted to show it to you as a less expensive alternative to the Veronica beard. The one that I have worn several times now that is this tan color. And I believe that one has pretty little buttons. But I just thought this was a lot of look for the money. Let's see, $49. Is it $49.99? Yeah, $49.99. And it gives you a lot of that same look. A little bit tailored. See how it's a little sculpted? It has the scrunch sleeve. So this would give you a different look. It's not as much like boyfriend, but I still think you'll really like it. Okay, this I grabbed in the store. This is a very good, less expensive version of one of my favorite tops, which is the Skims little top like this. Now, I did get the medium, and I could have worn the small. If I wanted this...
No, if you'd have worn the small, you'd have looked fucking ridiculous in it.
To really fit like the Skims, I would get the small, but it is just so nice, so pretty, a nice little top, like, rim right here, like the Skims has a pretty little neckline, good cap sleeves, and comes in lots of colors. Okay, this little black dress, I would give this a 6 or a 7 out of 10. I do like the one shoulder. I love the gold. This is the small. Let's see. The price does matter. Oh, I ordered this, so it doesn't have the price on it. But it's a little, the fabric could be better. You know what I mean? Like, this has been steamed and it's still got wrinkled, just hanging, waiting to show you guys. So, you know, it could be a one-hit wonder where you just get it to wear one time, but it's not, I mean, it is pretty. It does look good, but it's not my favorite. I have to be honest. Okay, and this is another blazer. Is it just like, I think it might be like the other one. I think this one's a little bit more of a full cut, but it does have the scrunched sleeves. Okay, it has one button. It's long. I think I did wear this for you in a video. It was a video that I did in my bedroom. And
how many blazers in one haul?
I, will probably return this because I have quite a few black blazers. This isn't my favorite, to be honest with you.
Oh, good.
I do like these when it goes with a suit and it's a really tailored look. But I like having the option of doing this with just my hair bands or leaving something long. But that's just the look that I like. Brooke, my daughter, who's 24, she loves the scrunched sleeves. That's her favorite. And this is kind of a dressy fabric. As you can see, it's, you know what I mean? It's got that drape. So I thought it was worth showing to you guys. Okay, now we're getting into some Walmart fashion. What I usually do is every so often, if I see someone in a video show something that I like, really like the look on Walmart, or every once in a while I go check the website and see what they have and put it in my cart, or I go,
I like them trousers.
Go ahead and get it. That way, if they do ask me to partner with them, I will have stuff that I already organically wanted and bought. You know what I mean? They haven't asked me lately, so I wanted to go ahead and show you before they get sold out. Matter of fact, one dress might be close, but these were still available and they are so good. Okay, remember in that same video with the outfit formulas, I told you I love trousers, but if you don't love a trouser, this is it. A good pair of like flowy elastic waist pants and a tighter top, t-shirt, vest, your choice. These are so worth the money. These are also good to put over your bathing suit bottoms if you want to, go eat on vacation. So good to throw on to go downstairs and eat breakfast when you're on vacation or out of town. Good to wear just everywhere. Just, you have to. They're so good. These are size small, 4 to 6. Okay.
Wow, they look huge for a small, don't they?
Okay, these little jeans from Walmart, complete with a piece of my hair. These are really nice. Now, I've got some white ones I'm getting ready to show you that I love. I think they might be the same thing, just in 2 different colors. Love these.
Don't even know.
I don't know what else I can say about them. They're a little bit cropped, not pedal pusher cropped or anything, but just a little bit cropped. They look good with so many types of shoes. You can wear these with heels. You can wear them with flip-flops, your little sandals, anything. And you will love them. I can't remember the price, but the size is 4. And I would say it's pretty true to size. Or maybe it's pretty true to a woman's size. You know what I mean? It's not juniors. Okay, this is like the best thing ever, this little outfit. This top is so cool. I wore this the other day to the dermatologist. She complimented me on it. John complimented me on it. I felt good in it. I just loved it. It is just a button-up top. It comes in a white.
Why does she need to be going to a dermatologist?
Or ivory, I believe. Look at how, instead of having to tuck the front in or tie it, it just naturally sits that way and then goes down a little bit in the back. The weight of it hangs so nicely. It is very, very, I'm going to say sexy, but in this kind of way. You know what I mean. Just very feminine. Just, it lays nicely. It feels nice.
Well, show it on then.
It just has a great presentation, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
And I wore it with these jeans, and they're just like the other ones. But these have a little bit of a rippy thing on the knee, not a hole, and then they're cut off, which, this that can work for you because, oh, okay, these aren't wide leg. These aren't wide, not the same jeans. These are just pretty much straight, not skinny, but just straight. And I believe I wore my Time and True flip-flops with them that day. Wore them to my appointment, wore them, I think I went in Loft and looked around. I ended up going in Gap. I went to Banana Republic. I mean, I felt good in this outfit. So if you get a chance to pick it up, I think you would love this.
Oh, I don't like taking pictures of myself. Oh, here I am out shopping. No need to take a picture of myself, but I'm taking one.
And I would 200 times rather wear black on the top with white on the bottom. That is so kind of unexpected. I'm not much at wearing black on the bottom, white on the top, because that is so expected. I think this stands out a lot more than this. Okay, every year I get several dresses that are similar to this. This one is Eyelet, that was really, really on trend last year. And honestly, it's kind of like saying a tank top's on trend. I mean, it's the go-to for the summer, or linen. You know what I mean? It's just a summer fabric. But what I like about these dresses is not necessarily to wear them on their own unless it's like a t-shirt that I can just throw on over my bathing suit. I wear those just like they are, but when they're usually shaped like this, what I like to do is to use them underneath a jacket, a blazer, a moto jacket.
In the summer, why do you need to have a jacket on?
Something like that. So, love this. Oh, and I love wearing these with boots. When you have a dress that fits right above the knee and then you put on a good pair of boots, perfect. So it's not very expensive. It's Time and True. I got size 4 to 6 and I love it. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for today. You know, I could talk to you every day. For earrings, I have on my good old Bottega lookalikes. I also got these from Amazon, but I got my silver ones from Walmart, and I love them. And my wolf ring, probably my go-to, and my watch, and that is it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. You know, I'll be back, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Puss cat. That's all we're here for, Lisa, is the puss cat. We don't care about you. So, thank you very much if you got to the end with me, and I will see you in the next one.